Good afternoon, Louisiana Annual Conference. I'm going to make you a deal because I think I might be the last person between you and a plate of food. And no, I'm not? Okay, well, good. But I'm not going to take 5 minutes at all. There's a report. We sent this beautiful report. It's on like one of the last pages of the pre-conference materials. I just wanted to share a story. Somebody shared some stories earlier today. I want to share a story. My first time, I'm a native of Columbus, Ohio, and been at Wesley Theological Seminary going on 4 years. In 2023, for the first time in my life, I visited Louisiana, and it happened to be for a United Methodist event. North Central jurisdiction was having their family reunion. The Louisiana Conference was hosting it at Dillard University. And I showed up here in Louisiana and fell in love. And there's something about hospitality. My mother is from South Carolina. I understand about Southern hospitality, but there's something different here in Louisiana. The other thing I learned is whenever I come here to try to lose a few pounds before I get here, because I know I'm going to eat well when I get here. And this was in 2023. We all just welcomed a new bishop and got a chance to hear her speak, and I just knew that I wanted to make sure that at Wesley, I tried to take a little bit back of Louisiana with me. I went back and talked to Reverend Dr. David McAllister Wilson, currently our president, at least for the next 2 weeks or so, and said, I want to make sure that we commit some funding so we can get some Wesley students, or some students from Louisiana to Wesley. As of last year, we have 3 Wesley master's degree students, all of them on full tuition scholarships, and 3 doctor of ministry students. You know some of them, a couple of them sitting right, probably all 3 of them. I'm not looking over here because they're looking at me, and we committed to scholarship funds for some doctor ministry students, which you know is not generally a thing. And we are excited because they have come and they impact us, just like my colleagues have spoken from Gammon and from Perkins and from Garrett, is that theological education, graduate theological education looks a lot different than it did even pre-COVID. Most of our students, the average seminarian is in first year seminarian is 40 years old or higher, and they are not attending and coming and leaving their places of residence and leaving their ministry context and spending 3 or 4 years on a campus. They are attending virtually, online, high flex, hybrid, all the different vernacular that we've come up with to serve them, and it's been a wonderful experience to do that. Theological education, like all higher education, is in flux. We're dealing with the Department of Education that is making changes at every whim, and it's affecting not just current students and whether they're a professional degree or a graduate degree, but it's affecting alumni as well. If you have a student loan, you know that on July 1st, you've got 2 options of how to repay that, and that affects not just you, but also affects default rates for institutions, and all of those things that we have to consider and think about there. So there's a lot of transition going on, even at Wesley. I mentioned that Reverend Dr. David McAllister Wilson, when he retires in a few weeks on June 20th, will retire as the longest-serving seminary in an ATS-accredited institution. That just means an institution in North America. Served 24 years, has been at Wesley for 44 years, showed up in 1982 as a student from California, fell in love with another student from Virginia, and started working at Wesley. He's been there for 44 years. On July 1st, our current dean, Dr. Carla Works, another Southerner just from the state just north of you, from Arkansas, who's been our dean for the last 4 years and on faculty for 17 years, a New Testament scholar, will be the 11th president and the first female president of Wesley Theological Seminary in our 145-year history. So we're excited. There's a lot of great things going on, a lot of transition going on, but we encourage you when we come and recruit at annual conferences, we're generally not talking to the next student. We're talking to the influencer of the next student, their pastor, their campus minister, a conference official. And so we encourage you to send folks to talk to us at our tables over in the exhibit hall. I'll be there until Friday, and we'll love to talk to any prospective student about what it means to come and to get an education at Wesley Theological Seminary. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you. Enjoy enjoy the joy of a wonderful annual conference.
Amen.